Yo, welcome to the second edition of the No Off-Season Sports Podcast. I am your host, Rels, joined by my co-host this week, Mac. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to the YouTube channel 2920 Network. This show, along with the other shows that we're doing and the other shows that we're working on, will be played on that YouTube channel. I'm working on putting this on Spotify. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it. But yeah, this is the sports show where nothing is off the table. Everything is talked about. We have no bias, except for the 49ers. Except for the 49ers. But we have no other bias. We're going to talk our shit. And
we do have a little bit of bias because,
I got one of those too, So,
ain't you a Bulls fan?
Okay, so here's the thing, right? So you didn't hear the first episode.
Wait, so. Before we go on, let me shout out to Spain. Spain winning the World Cup. They beat Argentina 1-0. Shout them out. I'm not a soccer fan, but if I didn't know what was going on, I couldn't be on this podcast. So shout out to Spain. All you Spaniards, congratulations.
Yeah, man. Yeah, whatever. Fuck all y'all. But it is what it is. We're not going to get it because we're going to get a little political, and this show is not about politics yet. But I will say this. Congratulations to Spain. I guess we can figure out that this city going to be back to being normal again, especially for those people who ride in those trains.
Was it not normal? I mean, I don't know.
Nah, it was bad. So my uncle works for New Jersey Transit, and going into MetLife, people who lived in Jersey couldn't take New Jersey Transit. They had to take the PATH train into Jersey and then switch trains.
Why?
Because of this World Cup.
Because it was too crowded?
Yeah, the trains were literally going into the World Cup. Like the New Jersey Transit was literally going into the World Cup. And if you wanted to park in it was $250 to park in it.
I did that shit when the Giants played the 49ers. I paid almost $300.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's bigger than the World Cup right there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. We say that. No, look, as a 49er fan, I will say it's bigger than the World Cup. But apparently this World Cup thing is a lot bigger than what we think it is. So
clearly, because everywhere I went, the last few weeks has been World Cup this, World Cup that. Shout out to people that like soccer or people that say the real football. I mean, shout out, whatever. Not my thing. I do like tennis, though.
Oh, I like tennis, too. I grew up watching tennis. I don't watch it as much as I used to, but I still keep up with it from time to time.
I've been to the U.S. Open. I won the last 2 years. I may be going again this year.
How's the experience?
Love it. Freaking, it's amazing.
I've been into that stadium, but I've been in for AEW shows. That stadium is
two different ones. It is
Off the Ash.
Yeah.
They were at the
Arthur Ashe. But people got to realize Arthur Ashe. Like when I first went, I thought Arthur Ashe was one stadium, and there's other courts that's there. So I was so amazed and was like, yo, it's a dope ass experience. So, everybody that's within earshot or eyeshot of this, and can hear my voice, yo, if you ever get a chance to go to an actual tennis match, yo, go ahead and go. That's it. The environment, the atmosphere, it's amazing. And the people are super friendly. If you catch a celebrity that's actually, in the matches or playing the matches, after the matches, they'll actually talk to you. I went last year, and last year was one of my boss's birthday. And we went and seen one of his favorite, I can't remember the girl's name, but she's Filipino. And we was
is he talking about Naomi Osaka?
No. It might have been Naomi Osaka. It might have been her. But we actually sat like courtside. And as soon as she came over, I was like, yo, it's his birthday. He came just to see you. And she turned around and she's like, happy birthday. And she started talking to him. I got a couple of pictures with him with her. And she was like, yo, thank you for letting me know. And then he was like, my grandmother said this. So shout out Mark,
You know what? I think I'm gonna try the tennis experience. How many courts is in that stadium?
I don't even know. I could Google that. But it's been I had a time.
How long is the average tennis game?
Depends. Could be about 45 minutes and up.
Those people be into it too, right?
I definitely was in it. And I went there last year when it was freaking hot.
Oh yeah. Was it like in August? Around that time, September?
Well, Arthur Ashe is the main stadium, but it's Billie Jean King Tennis Center.
Yeah, Arthur Ashe I think holds about 20,000.
Yeah, and so Billie Jean King Center has 22 courts, outdoor courts. It's
Damn.
3 main stadiums: the Arthur Ashe, Louis Armstrong, and the Grandstand. So I've been to Arthur Ashe and I've been to Louis Armstrong.
Mm-hmm.
Grandstand? I don't know if I went to Grandstand, but I went to a few outdoor courts as well.
That's crazy. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to experience different sports that I haven't been to. I think I'm gonna go to a tennis game. I want to go to a golf. Here's a funny thing. In a couple of weeks, I'm gonna be down in Orlando, right? And one of the activities that they're doing is golf. So I think I'm gonna try it for the first time, and I'm gonna come back and give my experience on it.
I would love to do that. The mayor of Hempstead, I have a relationship with him. He does a fundraiser out in Hempstead, out in Long Island. So if I get a couple of tickets for that, I'll let you know.
Yeah, definitely. I'll pull up to that. Definitely. But let's get into the sports that we do know. My plan with this podcast too, because this is actually just the second episode, but my plan is to have people on here who are knowledgeable of other sports. So,
Cricket.
And I would look every sport. Look, I can tell you right now, the sports that we're going to discuss today, we're going to discuss basketball. We're going to discuss a little bit of football because Brandon Ayuk is going crazy again. And then we're probably going to discuss.
Wait. You can't say it again. When did he stop going crazy?
Like I said last time, CTE is a hell of a drug, man. You're watching that man crash out in real time. It's hilarious. It's not funny, but I wish we could pinpoint the moment where I think he may have gotten hit and it may have changed his whole perspective because something is not right with that guy. Something is really off with him.
Yeah. You can't say it's the money no more because he got paid.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about basketball because we're going to talk about this LeBron thing holding up the NBA intentionally, unintentionally. And then we're going to talk about a little bit of wrestling because that's the sport that we're real knowledgeable about too. So we're going to throw it all in there. But we're going to start off with the LeBron situation. So the commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver, literally said that he cannot put the schedule out.
No, he cannot. He said he's not going. He said he will not put it out
until LeBron chooses his team, basically forcing LeBron to make a decision on which team he's going to go to. I personally think, and I read this somewhere, that the reason he hasn't put the schedule out because I think he wants to put LeBron's whatever team he decides to play with and against the Lakers on Christmas. That's how I'm looking at it. So
I can see that, but at this point in time, with the holdup is holding. You got to realize there are still free agents out there, so you don't want to sign anybody else until you know if LeBron is coming in your team. I mean, LeBron was mentioned at the Knicks, but Brunson said yesterday that he didn't make the phone call. He's leaving the front office to make those phone calls. So I'm not sure how true that is, but I know these athletes actually talk to each other. So I'm sure at some point in time, LeBron and Brunson have had a conversation, whether it was just to say congratulations or whatnot. But at the end of the day, if you didn't speak to him to come to the Knicks, I mean, I don't even know how I would feel about him coming to the Knicks, because that will force a lot of different things. Josh Hart, OG, I don't know. I mean, I don't think LeBron is willing to come off the bench.
So let's see right now where he would fit in, right? If you look at the team right now, it would be your projected starting lineup. If he was in the team, you would have to look at it would be Cat at center. Would you put LeBron power forward? Would you put OG small forward? Would you put maybe Bridges shooting guard or Josh Hart shooting guard and put and then you put Brunson at point guard? Then you have a nice little decent bench to work behind you. LeBron would have to be the 4, wouldn't he?
LeBron would have to be the 4, regardless. LeBron being the 4 makes a lot of sense. But the problem is with LeBron being the 4, he can't create the mismatches that he normally will. Him playing the 3 or the 2 has him doing a lot of mismatches. He could post a lot of the smaller dudes in the post.
Mm-hmm.
But him playing the 4, I mean, even though he does play the 4 most times, he's not the stereotypical 4. He normally brings the ball up the court. So when he was with the Lakers, between him and Luka, they both had the balls in their hand. Pause.
Mm-hmm. I know. How different would that finals have been? Like, so let's say if LeBron was on the Knicks at the time, you think it would have helped Brunson? Because Brunson was getting beat up in that finals, but he was also getting physical. It was a lot of physical defense on him when he was trying to bring the ball up. Do you think like having another ball handler like a LeBron would have kind of changed the complexion? I mean, it doesn't matter. Knicks still won. Knicks in 5, by the way.
Knicks in 5, you know.
Yeah, but
I mean,
do you think that would have helped?
I think if you had a more aggressive, that's the problem with the Knicks. The Knicks is a finesse team.
Mm-hmm.
We're not more of an aggressive team. You know, if we would have played, you know, a Detroit team that wanted to play physical, any team that really want to play physical against us, they're gonna give us a hard time. Spurs did the physical, but they tied themselves out. So that's why we was able to come back on so many games on. So if LeBron was actually here, I think LeBron definitely would have took a load off of Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
Because he could actually absorb the contact, but he gets them calls. So we all know he flops. But the question is, as a Knicks fan, how will we feel about LeBron coming here doing that nonsense?
I mean, as a Knicks fan, okay. So I'm gonna put that in a 2-part answer, right? As a Knicks fan, before they won the championship, and as a Knicks fan after they won the championship, if he would have did all of that before they won the championship, I think the Knicks fans wouldn't care, simply because the championship was the objective. We at the finals, we got to win by any means necessary. If he's going to take a flop here and there and the call's going to go his way, then great, then that goes our way as fans. Now that the fact that they won the championship, now if he takes those flops, I think they'll just look at it like, oh, this guy's still flopping. He's disrupting the chemistry of the team. Like, I don't even know why we got him. We don't really need him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for that reason alone,
if we're winning, I think that wouldn't be said.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, because then if they don't win in the playoffs, then the thing's going to be LeBron disrupted the chemistry.
I agree with that. So LeBron he has to win. But let's talk other options.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 3 other teams out there that he can go to.
Mm-hmm.
Golden State,
Cleveland,
Miami,
mm-hmm.
and the best chance of getting them is Philly.
You know, okay, so you know why I think he might not go to Philly? Because I think he's still salty about what Jaylen Brown said about his son. That might still linger a little bit.
All right, so you want to go to a championship team. Look at that lineup right now with LeBron in it.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that you can't always guarantee Embiid to be healthy. That's the problem. Embiid was healthy in the playoffs against the Knicks, and they got swept.
But who else was there?
What do you mean?
You got Jaylen Brown in. Jaylen Brown, I'm gonna be honest, to me, you know, I can't speak for everybody else, but Jaylen Brown versus Tatum, I might have taken Brown over Tatum.
Yeah, because you essentially chose a man that was coming back off an ACL injury too.
Yeah, like, but I mean, also
you got rid of him
when
you got rid of the man who literally got you out the second seed in the East. Like, nobody was expecting Boston to be as good this season, and he carried them.
Yeah, but I mean, also you got to realize also Tatum came back pretty early, and he wasn't the best, but he was clutch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was able to come in and do some things that made Boston win a lot of games. But Boston also structurally wise, from bottom to top, was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. Do you think Boston got better now that they got Mitchell Robinson?
Fucking Dolan.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's crazy? I said that too, but I honestly think it's not a bad thing that they got Andre Drummond. You pretty much got the same player. You pretty much got the same player.
You didn't.
You don't think so? Okay, so maybe Mitchell Robinson's defense is better. Mitchell Robinson's defense is better, but
you got Mitchell Robinson, you got Drummond here.
Okay.
The defense is, think about it. Are you going to the paint as freely with Drummond or Mitchell? Who are you going to the paint easier with?
Drummond. Oh, probably with Drummond. Yeah, but I want to say that I do think that Drummond will have, like, I'm not going to say he's going to have a career. I'm not going to say he's going to have a renaissance season, but it is something about playing in New York when you're from New York that does something to a player. It might make him good. It might make him bad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look who showed up. Look who showed up. Welcome.
Thank you, brothers, for having me, man. Sorry about the delay.
Nah, you cool. Good.
You here. We in the middle of talking.
We know. We got to tell the truth, right? Uh-huh. So everybody know Jay wasn't here because Jay's wife smacked him in the mouth earlier because he didn't put sugar in the grits.
Facts.
Which is what I'm going to eat after this show, by the way, too.
I'm going to get slapped every time because I ain't never put no sugar in the grits.
Sugar goes in grits.
Listen, I'm about to have some of that right after this is over. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Hey, man, if it ain't no butter, no cheese, and no salt and pepper, it ain't for me.
Scott's from Ohio. What you expect?
Nah, bro, that's how they do it in the South and in how you put sugar in your grits. You might as well cream of wheat.
I'm going to tell you right now.
I don't know why everybody say cream of wheat and grits are not the same.
I go to the Waffle House, bro. I'm getting grits with my sugar in it. Sorry. It is what it is. First, I'm getting that all-star breakfast. Shout out to the Waffle House. Y'all didn't endorse us, but y'all might after this. But shout out to y'all.
Listen. I mean, I'll leave that one alone. That's the politics behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, but going back to what I'm saying, so what you going from Mitchell Robinson to Andre Drummond, that's a 4-year age gap.
Mm-hmm.
So you got older on that front right there. So, I mean, even though Drummond has pretty much been healthy, he's a renaissance man. You know, at the end of the day, you're not giving what Mitchell gives. I mean, even though he's a better free throw shooter.
And that means a lot. And he can stretch the floor because he does shoot threes too.
Is he going to shoot well, though?
Yeah, he might shoot well enough in one game that might scare the defense into playing defense out there. Let's put Jay on to what we was talking about. So we was talking about LeBron holding up the NBA with schedules. And then we were talking about where would he fit in the Knicks? And now we're just talking about like where would he fit with the other teams that he has on his list, which is Golden State, Golden State, Cleveland, Miami, and possibly the Knicks. I don't even think I think the Knicks is out of it, though, be honest.
The Knicks is out of it. He would mess up their rotation in their lineup. They got a good thing going with chemistry, and they got the right amount of leadership from younger guys that stepped up. With veterans on that team have stepped up. He doesn't fit New York and what New York is trying to do. I mean, you can force LeBron in anywhere, and he'll make do, but he would take away from something that they built that's working. But on the Knicks, you don't need them. I mean, what you gonna take away? You gonna take away minutes from what? Josh Hart? You gonna take away minutes from who else is some of the bigger guys? Like he said, with Drummond in there,
OG, you got OG.
Yeah.
Bridges, you got to move down from small forward to shooting guard.
It messes up such a good thing, man. And they didn't lose nobody significant enough, or they didn't lack leadership. No, the Knicks don't need LeBron. It would just be more of a distraction than what they got going on. The Cavs need him because they need that. We just talked about the shout out to the AAA Sports. We just talked about that on another show. LeBron is needed in Cleveland. LeBron is not needed, but wanted in Golden State. If he was,
you think he's not needed or wanted in Golden State?
No.
I think he's needed in Golden State.
I think Golden State holding on to whatever little championship glory they got left, and he.
That's why I think they'll take LeBron.
Well, they're just trying to get LeBron. I talked about this before on the other show, on the other thing, but the Warriors at that point will be doing what the Lakers have been doing for the past, 7-8 years. Not really trying to put together a team that's going to win it all, just trying to be competitive enough to get in the playoffs and sell tickets. And the Warriors, by getting LeBron James, would only be trying to sell tickets because they just bought that brand new, or built that brand new arena after they moved over the San Francisco side. And they just trying to, all the other stuff. So really, LeBron, another older guy on an older roster. You got Jimmy Buckets is old. You got Draymond is old. Then you got Steph. So now you got the old squad out there. And
I agree with you.
on your young West. LeBron need to go ahead and stick out east unless he goes to the Spurs. Now, if he goes to the Spurs, woo!
You know what? I didn't think about that, but you're 100% right because he has been linked to the Spurs.
Yeah, man, he go there. Woo!
I'm gonna be honest with you. He go to the Spurs. He's ring chasing, and I won't respect it. I'll be honest with you. I'll start watching the NBA. That's just too easy.
But you gotta understand. You gotta be honest with yourself right now. He's already ring chasing.
Well, that's
not
true.
It's not the
True,
fact
his
that
career's not much left in his career.
You know, no matter what team he goes to right now, right? Let's keep it 100. If he goes to Philly,
ring chasing.
they're not guaranteed, but that adds to them going to the championship. He goes to the Knicks, and adds to the Knicks going to the championship. Cleveland, I'm not too sure about. Cleveland needs a little bit more leadership role, but I don't know if he could win a championship in Cleveland right now. Miami, I think they're missing some guards, but at the same time, he can win something in Miami.
I don't think he'll win in Miami because Miami. Look who Miami's gonna have outside of him and Giannis and Bam. That's it. Like
you put the Greek Freak, Bam, and LeBron together, bro. That's gonna be crazy. Small forward, power forward, center. That shit right there, crazy.
Okay, yeah, and then what else?
Them three right there. That shit.
And I feel you. And what else?
You put in a serviceable.
That is not going.
Did this dude?
That is not. Listen to what I'm telling you. That is not holding up with another team in a 7-game series.
It might.
In the East, maybe.
Westbrook.
In the East, yeah. Nah, I don't think so. But I heard about that too. Maybe in the East that might work. But if you get to have to play that in the finals in the West against an OKC, well, I don't even care about OKC no more. It might be San Antonio's conference for the next couple of years. But if you got to play against that in the center, yeah, that might be San Antonio.
OKC and San Antonio is their
it's their conference for the next couple of years. But if you putting that in a 7-game series against San Antonio,
what'd you say about Denver?
You can't sleep on Denver either.
No, but they
Denver is that sneaky. That's that sneaky team that's gonna do some type of damage, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, we can get past them," and they're gonna come in and punch you in the mouth.
Denver should have got rid of Murray, not the year after they won, but going into that second year after they won, which was I believe was not the season that just passed, but the season before. They should, while his value was up, because he got hurt so much.
Didn't they just get rid of him?
No, they still got Murray. They still got Murray.
Yeah.
But he's on the trade market.
He should be.
I don't know, bro. That boy put up 50 points twice this season. I don't know if you really want to put him on the trade.
Yo, who else is going?
I mean, that means his trade value is high right now. I know.
You sit there, boom, he get hurt way too much. It is not like
he killed me in fantasy. You're right.
Long injuries. Let him go while he got value. You move on from him. But don't do freaking like Boston did and got 50 cents on the dollar for Jaylen Brown. Because everybody knew Jaylen Brown was going that cheap. Everybody on this damn pod and everybody watching this team had to put pieces in space to make that same trade that Philly made, if offer better. That was horrible. So shoot, if that case, Denver knew he was going with that cheap. Can you imagine Jaylen Brown and what's old boy at Denver name?
Who, Jokic?
Jokic, yeah. Bro, Jaylen Brown and Jokic together on man.
Oh, I agree. I honestly just think Boston was ready to get rid of him. At any point, they was just like, yo,
him and Tatum weren't getting along.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, so
you find a way to make that. I'm sorry, you find a way to make
that.
They
gave Brown all that fucking money. Bro, they gave Brown. They backed the Brinks truck up with the bank and another bank truck to his house.
He deserved it though.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't even know why they got rid of him.
Jaylen Brown is the better player between the two. Jason Tatum is the more talented player between the two. But because one of them is believed to practice Islam.
I know. I get what you. Okay.
One of them is very outspoken and a knowledgeable brother who has no problem with speaking out on issues.
He's out of here.
And again, he feels and knows he's really not 1B, which is 1A. And Jason Tatum's, I don't think they have beef, but I know that they're just too in the form of wolves, because humans aren't really alphas in whatever case and stuff like that. But in a stand up in the pack between the alpha male, both of them are alpha males. And Jaylen Brown showed you this past season, no, he's not a beta. He's a freaking full on alpha.
So this is where I think
with you. I don't think Tatum is alpha. I think Tatum, his talent says a lot, but he's not a leader.
So I'm gonna tell you what it is. I think Boston didn't realize or appreciate the value of what Jaylen Brown brings. Because let's be honest, when we were looking at the beginning of the season, right? Even Boston themselves were not expecting to be a playoff team. They're like, we don't have Tatum. We're just gonna cruise through the season. We'll figure it out in the postseason, probably get a high potential draft pick, and we'll just deal with it. And Jaylen Brown literally brought this team to a second seed in the East. Boston organization was not ready for that. No. But they had to make a decision, and if they chose, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna sound it because it's Boston. They chose the lighter guy. They chose the lighter guy. They chose the lighter guy.
I thought it, but I wasn't going to say it.
Oh, come on, man! Come on. The last episode of this podcast, the first one we did, you literally had a whole tagline. We gonna say what we want to say. So why you didn't say it? Come on,
they chose the lighter guy, or they chose the writer guy.
No, because Jason Tatum's still black. He chose the lighter guy. They chose light bright over dark skin. You know what I'm saying?
Guy, bro.
Maybe playing the political side, maybe they didn't like the controversy.
Listen, but let's be honest. What did they do? They chose who they deemed to be their guy. No, they chose who they deemed to be their guy over their finals MVP. Because let's be clear, let's make this very clear. Jaylen Brown was the finals MVP, not Tatum.
Yep.
That alone, on top of the fact that your star player went out with an ACL and you still carried that team, should have been enough for you to be like, by any means, we're gonna keep you. Boston's not going anywhere this year now. Boston's not going anywhere this year. Like, let's be honest. They're going to be a playoff team because the East is kind of really not. But you got Detroit. You got the
Knicks.
You got the Knicks. Well, Detroit. Well, no, Detroit might be a question mark because Duran does not want to be with them anymore. So that will hurt them if they don't have.
So you have Knicks,
Miami.
You got Toronto,
Cleveland.
Miami's a hole right now. Knicks,
Cleveland.
Toronto.
You still got Cleveland.
Philly, Indiana.
Oh yeah, because Halliburton's coming back.
So you got three more.
You talk about as competitive in the East?
Yeah,
in the East. Chicago.
We're gonna talk about that in a second because I got some glowing things to say about Caleb Wilson.
Continue to grow and be a problem if they keep on the path that they're going. Atlanta's
they just got Lou Dort today. They got Lou Dort today in the trade too.
So you got Atlanta and then who I just said.
You might and don't sleep on Washington.
Who? Why not?
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I know. Look, it sounds funny now. But they still have Trae Young and they still have Anthony Davis. If these dudes could give you half of a decent season, they can make the playoffs. Bro, all you got to do is make the playoffs.
Davis been a factor.
I'm going to say something today. I'm going to say something that I read today, and I'm going to be honest with you. He's not fooling me, but I got to say it. Anthony Davis did say that he's going to play the full 82 games this season. He's not fooling. Listen, as a guy who's drafted him, as a guy who's drafted, listen.
I have a beach, a beachfront house in Arizona that you can buy for $100,000.
First of all, I'm not buying anything in Arizona. It's too hot. Second of all, I'm not.
You go to the beach water.
I don't care. I'm not falling
Too bad
for
there's
this.
no beaches in Arizona.
Listen, you're right. I'm not falling for this. This dude has hurt my soul in fantasy sports the last 3 years. I am not falling for it again. 82 games. Yo, this dude will jump up in the air and come down, and they'll be like, yo, he hurt his knee. Or they'll be like, yo,
sneeze, and he can't play for 6 months.
I'm not falling for it. But if you can get at least out of an 82-game season, if you can get at least 50 games out of him, 55 games out of him, and you can get 60 games out of Trae Young, they will be a playoff team.
And if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not buying that shit.
Like I said, I'm not falling for it either.
You won't. You know what? Fuck that. I'll be willing to make the bet with you that they're a playoff team. If you're willing to, on the other side, make the bet with me that he gonna play all 82 games.
I want part of that bet.
You know what?
Matter of fact, I hope FanDuel put that bank up because I definitely play that parlay.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not falling for it again. He between him and Zion, they didn't got me the last 3 years. I'm not falling for it again.
Ever thought it was okay to bet that fool was gonna play? Bet he gonna play 60 games with Zion is a risk.
But the problem with that too. But the problem with that is that even if Zion's playing good, if their team is not doing good at the end of the season, they're gonna shut him down anyway. So it's like,
but this year I think Zion's gonna actually be a problem this year.
I'm not falling for it.
He's actually. If you look at how he was last year, he was a lot more healthy. He lost a lot of fucking weight, and he was playing better ball.
I'm not falling for it again.
Only person from that draft that worries me, and I really got a lot of love for is Ja.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly don't know how that's going to fit with him and Dame in Portland, but I don't know how that's going to work.
It's not going to fit. It's not going to work. I mean, they got rid of him for a bag of potato chips.
They really did, but that goes to show you how bad they really wanted to get rid of him.
So did Minnesota getting rid of Randolph.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite guys too. I ain't gonna front.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved to see him come back to the Knicks.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Or put him at center and move Cat to the 4. Listen,
you do know at some point in this Knicks season, right? There's gonna be a situation where Drummond's gonna be at the 5 and Cat's gonna be at the 4, right? At some point.
You know why you know why I don't believe that? Because you could have did that with Mitchell and Cat this during.
They did do that at some points. Now they did it at some points in the playoffs.
They did it for like 2-3 minutes. They didn't do it where it could have ran.
Man,
I need to see that consistently.
Listen, all I'm asking out of Andre Drummond is to give me at least when you end the game, just give me like 6 and 7, 6 and 8. That's all I ask.
6 and 8 what?
6 points, 8 rebounds. That's all you need.
Hold on.
Drummond?
Yeah.
Hold on. Brother. What was Mitchell Robinson average in rebounding again?
Oh, probably what? He was about 9, 10, 11? If he was in the game?
Let me do the math on that.
Yeah, you do that. But anyway, so let me speak on glowing terms as a Chicago Bulls fan, right? Let me speak about the and Jay know where I'm going with this. And I gotta say this. It's only preseason. It was not even preseason. It's only summer league.
You talking about Caleb?
Yes, because as a Bulls fan, but also as a listen, as a second string all bandwagon Knicks fan, I say this. I'm a second team all bandwagon Knicks fan, but I will say this: watching Caleb Williams highlights, oh my god, watching this dude in summer league. This kid is amazing. Like I said, it's only summer league. You don't know what this looks like in preseason against real players. But I will say this. Yo, Mac, I got to say this, right? Because when he got drafted, this kid put himself in the same category as Michael Jordan. And I don't take kindly to that because that's the greatest player of all time. But in summer league,
Mitchell Robinson averaged 8.8. But have you seen how many motherfuckers dominated summer league? And then go into the regular season.
This is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. No. This is what I said. It's only summer league. But if he could look like this in the preseason, and if he could somehow put something similar to this in the regular season, this kid's going to be good. He's already got the nickname as the little ticket. Kevin Garnett already then gave him the nickname. So obviously he sees something in him. But he's only going to get better. Dude is linky too. He's only going to get better.
What's the dude name that came out of Duke last year? The white kid.
That played for Charlotte?
Mavs. He played for the Mavs.
Oh, Mavs, Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag was supposed to come out and be the second coming. He's a nice player.
He's starting the ball towards
the he's a nice player.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy?
He's not the great white hype.
I'm
He's not Larry Bird.
Just gonna say, as a Duke fan, it felt good to see that the rookie of the year and second place was all both Duke players. So it felt good to see that. So as a Duke fan,
What? You know
Shut your ass up.
That's a Duke fan.
That's why I'm happy your Bulls best players are fucking Tar Heel now.
Yeah. I ain't gonna front. That hurts to say that too. It does hurt to say that. Being a Duke fan, it does hurt to say that. It does. It took me a long time before I had to accept Michael Jordan was a Tar Heel because all I ever saw him was as a Bulls player. So,
arguably the greatest in my
arguably.
Greatest. I don't even know about second greatest. I think he's one of.
Hold up, time out. We're not gonna do this. You're not gonna say LeBron is GOAT.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Wait, no. First, the fact that you said arguably the greatest, that man is the greatest. Let's just look. Let's just cut that.
Let's toss that argument out.
Already. Yes. I mean, let's be Mac. I will say this. Being the greatest is subjective. We will say that, right? I can say that.
Subjective. It is a fact.
It's subjective in other sports.
Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time.
We don't agree on a lot. We agree about the 49ers, which we're going to get into that too.
Wait.
But we could also agree that Michael Jordan is the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball.
With the usage of the word, right? I don't believe Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player.
Okay, wait. So who do you think is the greatest? No. Before you answer that, who do you feel is the greatest then?
Wait, let me finish this part, and I'm
Mac, you see this, right? Wait. He's not even giving me the answer.
He's the greatest. I feel he is the best player person to ever play the game of basketball.
Nope.
I don't feel he is the
Wait. So he's not the greatest player ever, but he's the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball.
No, he's the
best player.
I
don't think he's the best player to ever play basketball.
It's not subjective. I mean, either way, it's subjective.
The best player could go one of 2 ways, 3 ways.
Mm-hmm.
The best player, you got Tracy McGrady, you got Grant Hill, and you got Kobe Bryant. The greatest player all around, scoring and defense, is fucking Michael Jordan. Number 23, Michael Jordan. Not 45.
Okay, wait. So you know what? Matt, we're gonna put this right now. Mac, name your top 3 players of all time. Jay, name your top 3 players of all time. Then I'm gonna name my top 3 players of all time. Jay, you go first, matter of fact.
In order?
It has to be in order. It has to be in order. Yep.
Shit.
Putting you on the spot right now because let's see how you walk around this.
Yeah. All right. So for the greatest, this is the greatest, not who I think is the best, because there's a difference for me. So you said the greatest, right?
Yep.
The greatest, LeBron. Next would be Bill Russell, then Michael Jordan. And if you ask me the best,
wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Say that again. Say that again.
He said LeBron, Bill Russell, Michael Jordan.
Yep.
So you put in LeBron, ahead of what's up, Ron? You're putting you coming.
We got one more, Mac.
Mac,
we got one more coming on, Mac.
All right, so Ron, give me a second, Ron.
Wait, hold on. Jay, what did you say your 3 was again? I'm sorry.
I said LeBron.
Wait, and mind you, this is in order, so make sure you say this.
All right, if order, LeBron. Number 2 is going to be. It's a toss-up between the 2, but I'm gonna go with
Mac. He said LeBron's number 1, right? I just want to make sure I heard this correctly.
But he said Bill Russell was number 2 before.
Bill Russell and Michael Jordan.
Wait, okay, so I will never disrespect the great Bill Russell. I will never. And I'll be honest with you, I've never watched one Bill Russell highlight, and I've never watched one Bill Russell game. I will. But I'm glad your screen went off because even they caught that bullshit. But the fact that you said LeBron, and I'm gonna only say this because you're from Ohio, so I'm gonna give you that. Because I don't believe you. No, I'm not finished. Because I don't believe you. But the fact that you put Michael Jordan number 3?
Yep. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why, or do you just want to argue the list, or do you want the explanation?
This podcast turned into what it needed to turn into, so I'm glad we're going. Please go. Yes, I need to know why. Please. Okay. Because I'm going to make sure that I clip this. This is going in the highlight clip.
Clip it. I'm gonna always stand on this.
39 minutes and 35 seconds. Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead. Clip it. I say that LeBron is the greatest because every season in your career leading up to everything you do in your career matters. Just about every season LeBron James has played, except for maybe his rookie season, he has been measured one against Michael Jordan, and two about whether or not he won a chip that year.
Oh man, I wish this would have went live.
Okay,
and
so that's the first biggest two things about LeBron James is the pressure. Michael Jordan didn't have that pressure.
What?
He didn't have the pressure that LeBron. No, wait. Even Michael Jordan has said it. Even Michael Jordan has said for him to come out right out of high school,
this dude
have the moniker on him.
Okay, he didn't. Okay, he didn't have the moniker on him. I'm sorry to cut you off. He didn't have the moniker on him, and I respect that. This dude was getting fucked up by the Pistons every playoff series.
Not only the Pistons, the Pacers.
That's two different type of pressures. We're not talking about the pressure. We're not the pressure of the expectation.
Mental pressure
on you.
I get what he's saying. He's talking about the pressure that he had from high school, coming out of high school
with the eyes and the pressure on him and the expectations, because he was considered to be the chosen one, not the one to come in the league to be the second best thing, or not to be another Michael Jordan, i.e. Kobe, or i.e. What's the one dude that came out of, they called him Baby Jordan, Harold Miner, or whatever.
Harold Miner.
Yeah,
that don't count.
None of that to be in comparison to Michael Jordan, but to be the GOAT, the king, the chosen one to come into the league, to have that, and then that expectation and that pressure, and then not only show up, because we measure the difference is this. I'm gonna give you a chance. We go and look at Michael Jordan, and most people will be like, he won 6-0 in the finals, and we forgot all them seasons he got swept. We forgot all that times he got his ass kicked. We forgot the fact that the Bulls was great, and then they went to the finals and won. He retired and goddamn lost 4 more games. And still thinking Scottie Pippen ended up being an MVP candidate. Like, we act like the dude has never lost, or that the Bulls didn't continue to be good or a great team without him. What happens when LeBron leaves, he sucks up all the energy out the room, and teams have to change the whole thing that they are, because he is not a part of the system like Michael Jordan was with the Chicago Bulls in the triangle. He is the system.
So I'm going to give you a rebuttal to that. I'm going to give you a rebuttal to that. So if LeBron leaves and the whole team changes, that just means that his leadership wasn't that good to begin with.
No, that just means his leadership was just that, because who else gonna get what? How about this? Michael Jordan couldn't get shit but get his ass whooped out of the bums that he played with. LeBron took a whole bunch of bums in the Cavs team to the finals and got their ass whooped about the Spurs. But he got them there.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Wait. I got this. So, in all those teams that Jordan had outside of Pippen, who else was a star on the team? Outside of Rodman too. I got to give him that, because he had Rodman too. But outside of that, but he didn't have Rodman in the first 3 championships. So outside of Pippen, who was the stars on that team? Because if you ask me, I think Jordan took a bunch of bums too.
Where? He didn't take him to the finals. He didn't even win a playoff game. A playoff series. What? Say it. Come on, Cletus. You bad.
I'm gonna give you my top 3 players. I'm gonna give you
I figured
give you my top 3 players right now, because arguing about LeBron being better than Jordan, when LeBron wasn't even better than Kobe.
So give me a second. Let me say something. Right? If you want to talk about longevity when it comes to LeBron, I will give you that. LeBron was able to catch a lot of different numbers that Jordan had and surpass the numbers, not because he played the same amount of years as Jordan, but because he extended that time. He was only able to catch the points a couple of years ago because he played many more years than Jordan.
Yeah, if you want to go, 2 years Jordan didn't even play.
if you want to go with the time Jordan played versus the time LeBron played, and you stop it right there, there is not a fucking comparison.
How many finals did Jordan go to in his years playing? How many finals did he go to?
6.
How many finals did LeBron James go to?
Okay, that's cool. How many finals did LeBron James lose in?
Okay, but here's this. You still a loser. You still a loser even if you didn't make the finals. So that means Jordan. So listen, Jordan still had more losing seasons.
I'm gonna get off. All right.
Your logic, except for like to count when he lose. Y'all like, he won 6, and we're gonna talk about all the times he got his ass whooped again and again and again and again and again and again and again. You discredit all that other times. Like, because y'all just like, because in order to count him would mean that you would have to mean that he was flawed. And the reason that Kobe Bryant can't be there because Kobe Bryant was nothing but an imitation of Michael Jordan, and he kept coming
Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
He kept coming up and Kobe Bryant cheated himself out of possibly being the GOAT or being the second best because he shot himself out of a lot of games and caused the team to lose a lot. So as much as he caused wins to happen, guess who also responsible for a lot of losses? And guess who, if he'd have got out and stopped trying to be Michael Jordan and shut the fuck up and keep winning, he'd have more rings. But he just had to prove that he was ace, boom, goon.
Okay, so let's play this bullshit game. If Michael Jordan or fucking Kobe Bryant decided to go to the ops and collect fucking championships, we would have Michael Jordan he could have teamed with Charles Barkley. He could have had Akeem. He could have had a slew of players and fucking won 15, 16 chips. Let's fucking be honest here. LeBron would not be shit if he did not fucking team hop.
If he could, what do you mean? You know who went to go get Dennis Rodman? Who went to go get Dennis Rodman?
Phil Jackson.
No, Michael Jordan did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Phil Jackson came in and said, "Can you bring him here? And we bring him here, can you control him?" And he said, "I will."
Who had to okay it? And then who went and talked to him too?
Michael Jordan okayed it.
According to Dennis Rodman, that's what Rodman said.
Yeah, they had to run it by the GOAT.
They had to run it by
and then when he got there, what did they do? They won championships. Yeah. They didn't just get to the finals because guess what? Getting to the finals just wasn't good enough for Chicago basketball. But unlike it is for LeBron's teams. Get into the finals. Wait. I just gotta say this.
Why do you discount that for the rest of his career? All the seasons he didn't make it to the finals as failures. Then you don't. But you know what you do? You talk about the flu game. That's what happened in the flu game, nigga. He lost.
I grew up in an era where nobody remembers second place. I'm sorry.
I'm talking about not the flu game when he won against the thing.
Nobody remembers second place. Nobody cares about second place.
Ron, what's your thoughts? This is good. I like this. What's your thoughts, Ron? Because that used to be your guy.
He's still my guy. You know, LeBron.
Hold on. He's another LeBron is the GOAT.
Oh, that's why I grouped those two in the same. If you look at the screen, that's why I grouped those two together. As you can see, there's a reason for that.
Because all I know, sorry, I just started listening to this. All I know that when it comes to LeBron, losing became a win. When he started losing became a win. Nah, it wasn't his fault. It was
everybody else's fault.
Yeah. That's what I know.
So wait. In fairness,
go ahead, Jay.
Why does that not apply to Michael Jordan? Except for everybody only remembers the points he put up all them seasons. He was getting his ass whooped, and the fact that he never won shit without Scottie Pippen.
Say it one more time. Hold on. Say it one more time.
So why does nobody hold Michael Jordan to that standard? Because he ain't won shit, ain't win a playoff series, ain't win shit until Scottie Pippen got there.
Because everything Jordan did was called memorable.
Hold on, Ty. Ty, hold on. Who says that?
Nobody claims it except for it's the truth.
Who's nobody? I'm gonna say some real shit, right? LeBron has played 23 fucking years in the league.
Yeah.
Jordan played 15.
Correct.
That is an 8-year fucking difference.
Yeah.
So you telling me for fucking LeBron to have 4 rings and played 8 more years and then finally have a fucking scoring the leading.
By the way, one of those rings was a bubble championship anyway. Let's just count. Let's be honest about that. Dudes, I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, Jay, but there were bums who were playing in the bubble who were putting up Hall of Fame numbers that when they went back to people, they couldn't even score no more.
TJ
Warren played like Michael Jordan in the bubble.
Well, all right. First and foremost, TJ Warren, when he played for the Suns, had some incredible years. I ain't gonna call him a bum.
I ain't gonna call him a bum, but this dude went from novice. He went from novice to Hall of Fame mode in the bubble. Let's just be honest.
Oh, come on, Glo. Glenn Rice did that before too. In Michael Jordan era when he was for the Hornets, he had an MVP caliber season.
Yeah, that's also people around
outside though.
It was outside. It was outside.
In front of definitely outside the bubble.
Come on, bro. We can think of many people.
A chip is a chip, man.
That's not true.
Yeah, you would say that. You would say that being a LeBron fan. You would say that. You would say that.
You know what the funny thing is, Ty? when people like Jay talk about Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, they be like, yeah, he didn't win till Scottie got there. I'm 43. I watched all the finals.
I'm still
that
the
Jordan
oldest
was
on
in.
this motherfucker.
Nobody talks about Scottie holding his back during the finals. Scottie scoring maybe 6 points, but then they'll say, oh, he guarded the hardest player. There was plenty of times where Scottie did not show up.
Majority of the game, who guarded the hardest player? See, your argument.
Time out. We're not gonna act like no. Hold on, Jay. We're not gonna act like hold on. Wait. Jay, we're not gonna act like Michael Jordan wasn't winning scoring titles and wasn't all defensive first
and
team.
You know what he led when he won. You want to know what he also led the NBA in when he won them scoring titles? Missed shots, my nigga.
It don't matter.
Who leads the league all time in missed shots?
Yeah. Because the guy who leads the league in scoring right now, all-time scoring, I'm pretty sure he leads the league in all-time missed shots too. Now
he is.
Also, he leads the league in all-time air balls.
Do we? We can look it up. He probably do. I'm not saying
it's not a problem, Jay. It's not a problem. Let's be clear. It's not a problem, sir. And the funny thing about it, they always say that LeBron has a beautiful mind, that he always remembers everything. But tell me why he don't shoot 90% from the free throw. Go ahead, Jay. I'll wait. They said that he has the most beautiful mind in the game.
Jay and Ron.
He knows every play that everybody else is going to make, but yet he don't have muscle memory to hit 90% of his free throws. Go ahead, Ron. I'll wait.
So wait.
It's muscle memory, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry,
Ron. He's just not a good free throw shooter.
No, but they say he has a beautiful mind. A beautiful mind for the game.
Who shoot better from 3-point percentage? Not that matters, because none of that shit do matter. But who shoot better from 3-point percentage? Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
The same person that's 4 and 6.
It doesn't matter.
You're right. Okay, but once again, you comparing the guy who's still playing in the league 8 years after the other guy retired, though.
That's not his fault. Your boy kept smoking cigars and got too old. That's his fault. Take better care of yourself.
Damn, I'd rather smoke cigars and go 6 for 6.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm just sitting there saying, like, there's levels to this game. One guy leveraged his work.
Listen, Ron, you need to relax.
Just answer this. Okay, Jay, answer this. Jay, answer this. What's more, Jay? Who has more iconic finals moments?
LeBron.
Who won finals?
I remember the cramp. I remember JJ Barea. I remember that moment.
Okay. You forgot the block.
Okay, the block. The block. What about Jordan? What about Jordan? What about Jordan?
Put him on a headlock.
What about? Okay, so let's talk about Jordan. Jordan had the iconic last shot of Byron Russell. Although as a fan, I will say he did clip his leg, but that is what it is.
Listen, even if you don't want to count that shot in '98, there was a shot in Game 1 in 1997.
I don't care about Game 1.
You're right. We are going to talk about the 6 3-pointers that Jordan shot with the iconic. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk about the right.
You know why he don't want to talk about Game 1? You know why he don't want to talk about Game 1's tie? Because Game 1 is that picture when LeBron was like that to J.J. Smith.
Oh,
that's why. Can I get a pause to say this
organizational thing?
That's
why he helped organizations, right? Because it's an organization thing. That's why he helped teams.
In all fairness, this is cool. The comparison isn't I don't have to disrespect or tear down Michael Jordan to prove LeBron's greatest or vice versa.
Well, you're a rarity, sir. Because every LeBron fan I know tears down Michael Jordan to make him feel better.
Every LeBron fan outside of you, Jay, is also
everybody.
Like 32 years old.
Every LeBron fan I know outside of you two right here, they always do that, Jay. They be like, well, Michael can do that. I don't bring up LeBron. They bring up LeBron to me.
Fair enough. Mr. G, I'll say this. When we were having a discussion how it opened, it was about giving context to it. I said, I don't call Michael Jordan my greatest. I call Michael Jordan the best player. Okay. And that's what the context of the whole thing started about. And I was telling them, to me, there's a difference between somebody being the GOAT, like the greatest to ever do something, compared to somebody coming along and being the best player to ever touch a basketball or play the game of basketball. And I say that because there's plenty of people who feel like Kobe's a better basketball player than LeBron James. Yes, and he may be, right? But LeBron's a greater basketball player than Kobe Bryant because of the career accolades and the things that he's done in the way that he's had to go about and do it. Kobe Bryant had all the potential in the world and the setup to surpass that, and even at a point in time, maybe surpass Jordan in championships at least. And he chose the way that he went about his career and the fact that he just had to go out of his way to separate himself from Shaq, that helped put a thing on his title. And Kobe Bryant was also notorious for, fuck it, if I miss, I'm gonna keep. He don't care what's going on in the game. I'm gonna keep shooting that bitch till I hit something. And he
Let me ask you a question.
A lot of games.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, King.
Right? How many championships does Kobe have versus LeBron?
5. It's a 5-4.
All right, enough said.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you. No, wait. Hold on. I got this one. Let me say this one first. Hold that thought.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna give Kobe more respect than I give LeBron, because guess what? Even though Kobe got rid of Shaq, and we all know that's the case, Kobe went through a couple of losing seasons where the Lakers was trash, and he still stayed, and they rebuilt that team and won championships. He didn't when the times listen.
Come on, bro.
When the times got rough, Kobe didn't go running like LeBron did.
He did try to
run. He did try to.
Yeah, but he didn't. It didn't work though. It didn't work.
He wanted the Clippers and he wanted to go to the Bulls. Something LeBron would have never did. You can't follow that legacy. That's why he went to the Lakers, because Kobe lost. So he thought that if he lost, it'd be the same thing. See, people don't think about that when LeBron go places. You can't follow that real 23. That's why he ain't go to the Bulls. Even if the Bulls had a stacked squad, LeBron would have never went there, because if LeBron went to the finals and lost, the first thing people would have said is, Jordan didn't lose in the finals. And if you go to the Lakers and lose in the finals, they'd be like, well, Kobe and Shaq lost in the finals. Now, Jay, respectfully, I let you speak, so I'm going to say this. You're smart when you say things, because the first thing you said was there's a difference between being the best and being the greatest. And then you said that as far as being the greatest is more have to do with like accumulations. So the question I'm going to ask you is, does stats matter? If you're looking at it from the standpoint of like, okay, LeBron got all these numbers and stuff like that, that's what makes him the greatest to you, fine.
No, it's not just the stats. It's the combination of like a multitude. It's on the court. It's on the court to like your success, right? So your wins and your losses, like how much were you a winner? Like, were you the whatever case the face of a franchise, or did you just ride like somebody else's coattails and when you got your rings? Like, were you always the greatest player on your team or the best player on your team when y'all did win said championships, so forth and so on? That's why, like I was about to say, my thing froze, but I'm still here. That's why I was about to say, that's why people might look at, perfect example is the guy we just talked about. People may look at Kobe Bryant as the best Laker basketball player to put on the uniform, but he wasn't the GOAT. Magic Johnson is still considered a GOAT over him to the Lakers organization, to the Lakers fans and everything else, as is Kareem. That's why I said there's a difference.
You're right. But you know that you're contradicting yourself, right? Because King, did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I peeped the bullshit.
You heard what he said, right?
Yeah, I heard what he said.
I can't say.
Yo, Rels.
Ron didn't hear because Ron's a LeBron fan.
He said he bought the beer at 11:54. That's what he told me. Now he told me you ride the wave. You don't go to another organization. Last time I checked, his GOAT went to another organization.
3.
Right? He said
he went to Cleveland. He started in Cleveland.
You're the man when you win. Well, D Wade even said I had to give my team to LeBron. Was that documented?
Yeah, he did.
So
okay, wait.
What you're saying?
Jay, hold tight, Jay.
Jay, you had your time when you was frozen. When you was frozen, you had your time, sir. Let me get the mic. Hold on.
This got real good, real quick.
What I'm saying is that I respected you even when you was frozen.
My bad.
I respected you.
I apologize.
Now all I'm asking is that I let you speak, and then you told me you bought the beer at 10:45. You was like, nah. See, you walked it. You see, Ty, the number one thing is if you don't use emotion, you never get yourself caught up. All you got to do is just be honest about everything. He keeps on using his corazón. He's using his heart when he talks about Bron. Emotion. I like this guy a lot, and this is what I think about him. Listen, Jay,
he's also from Ohio too. They have a sense of pride out there.
I'm not a zombie for him. That's the thing. I'm not a zombie for Michael Jordan. Yes, he lost. Sometimes he never even made it to the finals. That's all true. You can ask Ron. I told Ron before, I said it would have been better if Michael would at least lost one finals because it would have made him look human. Unfortunately, it didn't happen.
So wait. Also, it would have made him look. It would have made Michael Jordan look human if they even made a Game 7, which they never went to one of those either.
What happened to all the seasons he did lose? And he got his ass kicked and thrown out the playoffs. Those don't count. He's not a loser. He's not human in.
He is a loser.
Come on, bro.
It's called adversity. It's called adversity.
You're not listening, Jay. You're emotional.
Jay, it's called adversity. It's called adversity and adaptation.
No, it's called you got your ass kicked when the Pistons was young and still vibrant and whooping that ass. It's called Larry Bird old ass and then was still kicking your ass. It's called that motherfuckers was giving you work and you ain't win shit till who got there. And that's still, I don't want to take away from Michael Jordan. It's just the fact of the matter is, what did he win before Scotty? What did he win after Scotty?
Okay, so what did LeBron without Dwayne? What did he win out without Chris Bosh? What did he win out without Kevin Love? What did he win out without Kyrie? What did he win without AD? Come on, let's keep fucking going.
You all those names you was cool with. You said broken ass AD, Mr. Glass.
But it doesn't matter.
He did win with AD. Bubble championship, remember? Bubble championship, they won.
I'm being an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm not done with Mr. G. I'm gonna speak from the heart.
Go ahead.
That's the problem. You speaking from the heart, not facts.
I'm being facetious within that too. I'm being facetious in that too. What he said was that and I like the point he brought up, except for the fact that LeBron James was the best player in the NBA when he went to the Heat, out of respect because it was Dwayne Wade's team, because he was the leader on that team and still a big brother to LeBron James. LeBron James sat back and kind of went along with however Dwayne Wade won. Wait. Now they said,
wait, Jay, I got a question. Wait. Just let me ask you this, and then you answer.
That's why.
If LeBron was such a great player, why did those players not follow him to Cleveland? Why did he have to go to Miami?
No, Paul George and other players wanted to go to freaking Cleveland. He would not do the long-term commit. There was other players that wanted to go to Cleveland and play with him.
So my question is, why would he not do the long-term commitment? He had issues with the organization at that time.
The same way he went back to?
Yeah, exactly. The same ones that burned his jersey, the same ones that burned his jersey when he left, and the same ones that he went back to.
All the controversy that was going down the whole entire time as the shit was happening, bro. Why y'all acting No, you're trying to distract from the fact that I was wearing my heart on my sleeve when I told you the fact that yes, LeBron James is still the best player in the league. We all know it. Wait, did he just come off an MVP season that year when he went to the Heat? After he went to the Heat,
you're right.
Jay, it's Jay.
Your argument is null and void. He was the best player. It was still Dwayne Wade's team. It was still Wade County. He went into Dwayne Wade's organization, and LeBron tried to get those boys to all come with him to Cleveland.
Why didn't Melo come?
No,
why Melo didn't come?
Because Melo wanted to be a real man.
Him and Melo looked at two like they were arch rivals at the time. Melo didn't want to play with LeBron.
Melo.
You mean Melo wasn't a recruiter?
Yeah.
Melo wasn't part of recruiting?
No, Melo said he didn't go with them because he didn't want to be looked at as the fourth option.
Oh.
Yeah, he said it.
Listen.
Yeah.
In other words, he from Brooklyn. He from New York and wanted to be a stand-up man.
No, it was about the money. It was not stand-up about it. He wanted the money. Because he could have went to Chicago. Because Melo could have went to Chicago and been with Derrick Rose, and he didn't go there either.
Behind you.
Okay, yo, Ty, I lost a bet, and you know I'm a man of my word, so I gotta wear this.
Oh no!
I lost a bet with Ron.
Oh,
wait,
wow.
hold on.
Wow.
Who's your team?
I'm a Bulls fan, sir. Bulls in Portland. Bulls in Portland.
Wow.
Listen, King.
Okay, so look, yo, Rich. I'm gonna be honest with you, Rich. As a guy who's been rooting for the Knicks, as a diehard Bulls fan. Listen. As a diehard Bulls fan, but as a person who's been rooting for the Knicks these last few seasons, and I've been excited to be a somewhat Knicks fan, and I'm gonna keep saying it, all second team bandwagon Knicks fan.
Never.
To see you,
I like Jose.
No, listen. To see you with that Knick thing behind you,
I lost a bet. And I'm a man.
Yo, you know what? As a man of your word, can you put that Knick shirt on right now in front of everybody?
Ron, you want me to do that?
It doesn't count with the 24 hours, but go ahead. It's a preview.
Nah, I don't love you that much, Ty.
Yeah. Yo, okay, so why don't you just drape it across you like you're trying it on, like you're trying to see if it fit?
Oh, it's draping.
No, hey, yo.
That was wild.
I just need to see.
King.
Yo, where are you at from, G?
I'm from the Bronx, but I live in Florida now.
That's the problem.
What's the problem?
Yo, Rich, how far are you from Orlando?
Your mind got.
How far are you from Orlando?
2 hours. 2 hours.
When you went to when you was due the fact that you're from the Bronx, right?
Yes, sir.
All those toxins, they poisoned your brain.
Oh God, here we go. He's from Queens and Brooklyn, so you know.
Queens.
You know,
that's
born and raised in Brooklyn, lived in Queens.
Yeah, which is a double infection. So you know. So
yeah.
What part of Brooklyn?
We all know.
What part of Brooklyn? What part of Brooklyn?
East New York.
Oof.
It's the other side where the other guys don't talk too much, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Well played. I've been over there before.
I have to, and it's
I've seen a couple of robberies, and I'm blessed that I was able.
Yeah. I've been over there too, and I had to get a technical shot coming back across the bridge.
I'm sorry, Kate.
You know what? I'm gonna give you guys the floor because the reason why these two gentlemen on the bottom came to the show is because they are very well versed in soccer. So
wow. I don't know, but that's racist, Ty.
It's not racist because you're dark skinned. So technically, technically that wouldn't be racist if you really think about it.
I mean, you more Dominican than me with the nose ring.
I am not Dominican. Don't ever disrespect me again like that. I would be more Puerto Rican based on my wife than I would be Dominican. Don't ever disrespect me again.
Race ain't watching Fly Your Flag, bro.
Yo, you are super disrespectful. But I'm gonna give you guys the floor and you guys can talk about this World Cup because obviously Spain beat Argentina today. Okay. So
fuck Argentina.
Oh wow, Jay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I lost money too. So, but anyway, so I put money on Messi to score a goal and for them to win. But that didn't work.
Oh,
so.
I didn't know I was here for the Spanish part. Thank you, brother.
Are you Dominican?
No, I'm from Honduras.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you from the Bronx, so Spanish.
King.
That's racist.
Wow, that's racist. Oh wait, I just want to say the words expressed by certain people in here are not the words expressed by everybody.
Let's put that caveat.
Yeah. So you guys can take it away. You guys have the floor right now.
Appreciate it. All right. So brought to you by Primo Way. So what? España, to be honest, España won today in regards to the World Cup. So Ron, tell me what some of your feelings about the game today, and who did you want to win, and who did you expect to win? Because it's two different things.
Honestly speaking, I wanted Spain to win. I feel like they got that young talent. I forgot his name, Yamar.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good talent. He's a striker. My man was doing his thing. I didn't want Argentina. I'll be honest with you. I didn't want Argentina to win because they're racist. I didn't like the way how they treat Black Americans during the whole World Cup, and plus, like the way how they treated ISO Speed. Yeah, I didn't want them to win, and I feel like they was pushing. I feel like I ain't seen this much flopping in soccer. It's a lot of flop. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like they was pushing the narrative for Argentina to win, even since the other game where, like, out the blue they just score. Well, you can't fake scoring goals, but you can actually fake penalties and fouls. Like certain things that they were doing, they were getting away with. Even in today's game, there was a lot of hard hits that Argentina was doing that I guess the referee was giving them yellow cards because you remember they actually kicked one guy out in regards to that. But they was really pushing for the narrative for Messi to win. However, I found it very ironic that did you see that picture with Messi and Yamal?
Yeah.
So think about it this way. What's the irony? Put something in the box and I tell you this happened and you be like, that's too hard to believe. Yamin's mother won a lotto for her son to take a picture with a Barcelona player. The Barcelona player just happens to be Messi. Her son just happens to be Yamal. And then 19 years later, they play each other in the World Cup. Like, I don't truly believe that anything is happenstance anymore. Nothing's just coincidence. You know what I'm saying? So it almost made it look like the FIFA let both teams get to each other so that they could play at this moment, so that they could have this story and narrative to come out. Now, it could be wrong, but that's too coincidental for me. But back to the game. I actually wanted Spain to win just because I don't like the narrative behind Argentina. Like, Argentina is very, very, very racist, and it seems that they was allowing people to continue to be like that because I guess they was bringing in money and so forth. I I think it was a good game. But if people would have really paid attention to the stats, because as much as I don't watch soccer or what they call football, I was paying attention to the fact that Spain has shut out every team that they played. People wasn't paying attention to that. They had the best goal to non-goal ratio throughout the World Cup, and nobody paid attention to that. Everybody was just caught up in the flash of
all
the
the
goals from
players.
Argentina and Messi. Yeah, like, oh my God, they scored the last 3 goals in like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But in actuality, if you would have paid attention to it, it's kind of like the Knicks versus the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
They just had the team to beat them.
Yeah, because this is like the end of an era.
Yeah,
Ronaldo's out. Neymar just retired. Then
Messi was.
Messi's
You saw Messi
yeah,
crying?
yeah,
More than likely, he was crying because it's over.
yeah. He knows. This
Yeah.
is his last one.
It's a wrap for him. So yeah,
Next,
that was part of it.
the next 4 years, he's gonna be like 40 something. He ain't gonna play no more.
Because what?
And
43. He'd be my age.
yeah. So he's not gonna play no more. Like I said, it was pushing the narrative. Like they wanted all these players to see the end of an era.
And along with that, did you see the third place game yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
That was a good game.
It was.
It was a good game, and I was watching it with my son. And one thing I realized is that that young boy who played for England, the African cat, that scored 3 goals.
Yeah.
They didn't have him play in the semifinal game. He didn't even play 1 minute.
I know.
Which is
Go
ahead, my bad.
Yeah, the third place game. They didn't care. Like
They did.
Like they just gonna do this for show. Like, oh, we here. This is third place. We ain't gonna play hard, stuff like that.
Yeah. And all of a sudden he killing. He killing in that third place game, which makes you think that if they wasn't playing through politics and you put the best player in the game, they should have been able to kill. They could have been able to beat Argentina if they would have kept that kid in the game.
Yeah, I honestly speaking, I thought France was gonna win the whole thing.
Me
that
too.
was my prediction.
That's
France
why
either between France or England, that was gonna win the whole thing.
Yeah,
because
I actually like France because I'm an Mbappe fan, mainly because he seemed like a cool cat and he don't do too much. I don't like Portugal for obvious reasons. I think that Cristiano Ronaldo is the LeBron of soccer, where he really cares about stats, which we was just talking about. I think he's really a stat-driven player, and I think he's selfish. And not to say that LeBron is selfish, even though Ty Lue said that all he does is care about stats. So that's something, but we're not going to talk about basketball. We're going to go back to soccer. I think Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi play different because when I was watching Messi play, he actually plays for his teammates to score as well. When I watch Ronaldo play, he's going for his. He's not going for his. And that's why they lost, because he's not really a team player.
That's a fact.
That's a big thing that people need to understand. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah. Now you're right, because I was watching the other game, the one that the Portugal lost, and Cristiano, he's right there in the middle trying to go for the headbutt, go for the goal. Even kick it a side out kick, nothing like that.
No, he wants the goal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was telling my son when I was watching the game. I said, yo, he's a selfish player, bro. And it took me, because you could watch highlights of people all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you could be like, oh, he's good at scoring this, or he's good at goals from there. But then when you actually watch the game, you can see people's mannerisms and how they play, and that's another story for another day. But when I watch Cristiano Ronaldo play for those 3 games in Portugal, and then I was watching Messi play, and while they were calling Messi the best player, I was like, okay, it's starting to make sense, because he's one of those people who score, but he don't always need to score. He just happens to score. It's 2 different things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, like there's people who put up numbers so that they can like, just for instance, people who shoot 14 times and only get 12 points. Like, you're a chuck. But then you got somebody like Kevin Durant who shoot 14 times and get 35 points. You see the difference?
Yeah. Like,
people are proficient in what they do, and some people just always go for that one thing. And that's what I looked at when I saw the game. And the thing about Mbappe, he almost looks like he takes his foot off the gas when he plays. Like, he's too cool. Like, like I don't know who's the Russell Westbrook version of soccer where they just play with a rage and always have energy, but I don't see that with Mbappe at all. Like when I see him play, he's just like, yeah, man, look at me, man, I'm cool as hell. Y'all can't stop me. But then he don't really bring the power to the game where you like, oh, I'm gonna like put my will on the game. You know how some people they put their will on the game, like, yo, this is about me. I'm gonna take you down and stuff like that. He don't do that when I see him. I just see him as a person that just be like, oh, I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. I gotta win. Or I'm gonna score a couple. Because the thing about it, he scored 2 goals in the second half. And I'm looking at him like, yo, why you ain't play like that in the first half?
You know, they're doing it for show.
Yeah.
I feel like he was just upset that they didn't make it to the, you know, this
The
game
finals.
today.
That's another
The
thing.
finals.
That's a
You can
crazy
tell-
thing right there to have something like a third place game. Like, nigga, I don't want to be there. Like,
Yeah.
and I heard
But
that it has something to do with money, but I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro.
what? I'm telling you, this whole month of World Cup, they made a lot of money,
They did.
especially here in New York. You know the shirt you wearing, you got behind you, the New York Knicks. You know
See,
they started the watch parties. So now everywhere doing watch parties, and now everybody's making money for the revenue. Like it's just now, I guess, New York, now everything is over because now everybody could be human. And there's no traffic. Everybody could go to work and all that stuff.
mhm.
But I just like this whole World Cup thing got is over. But I ain't gonna lie, this is like my first year actually paying attention to the World Cup.
See, I didn't pay
You know.
attention to Qatar.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
I pay more attention to the Olympics than the World Cup.
I agree with you.
I think I've
Mhm.
seen or watched every Olympics since I might say 96. From 96, I think I watched every one, at least a piece of it.
Yeah.
But World Cup, I don't remember no 2002 World Cup.
I remember 2022 World Cup.
Me neither. And that was in Qatar. I remember it.
Mhm.
Not at all. But like I said, man, there's a lot going on because it's it did a lot for I guess America. Where you see that
Mhm.
they're trying to improve. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that America ever have a chance to win a World Cup?
Probably in the next 12 years.
What you think they need to improve on?
I just feel like they need to improve on Goldie. They got to improve on like more strikers, more forwards.
Because they look like they was playing off defense.
Yeah.
The whole they're playing off defense,
Yeah.
hoping they make a mistake. From the
Yeah.
games that I saw, it looked like that. And another thing is that for me personally, if they do win, they do win. I could care less.
Mhm.
It almost comes off as the fact that I've never seen America with that hunger like every other country. Like for other countries, when they play soccer or what they call football,
Yeah.
it's literally to get out the ghetto. Over here, soccer is a luxury.
Mhm.
Soccer,
Yeah.
soccer for them is like basketball for Americans.
That's
Football
true.
for Americans.
Yeah.
Basketball and football in Americans is what soccer is to the other worlds. Like they need this to make it out.
Yeah. Because right now, like, there's a lot of people coming from all different types of countries to the United States. They pushing soccer just to get everybody involved, not only men but also women as well.
Yeah.
So So right now, it's like that's the only thing that I feel that's the only sport right now that it brings everybody together, even for their nation.
Mhm.
This is the most competitive it ever been. Like even today, they had a whole watch party in Times Square, straight Argentinians in
Word?
Times Square. Yeah, packed, straight Argentinians
That's what I
in.
was gonna ask because from your perspective being out there, how is it going? Because I know that I guess 4 hours down the road, 5 hours down the road by me in Miami, they were doing stuff over there too.
Of course,
They want to watch it. And I'm like, that's interesting. But I mean, like you said, big money business.
yeah,
So
but
many
I feel like the World Cup is an opportunity for everybody to rep their country, rep their nation. Get a little competitive side. It's just everybody work every day. This is the only time like people get out there and they like rep their countries. You
Yep.
know, and I feel like in New York especially with I feel like in New York there's no sense to being racist because it's all nothing but diverse foods and everything around here in New York.
That's
Like
I
there's no
always found that fascinating. Like, how could you be racist in the most diverse place in the world?
exactly like if you're looking for your native cuisine, you can literally find it in New York.
Yeah.
It's now you will not miss anything. You'll find your people in New York, and
Yep.
it's just sad that people are actually the racists out here in New York,
Yeah.
and it doesn't make any sense.
None at all, man. Um, this was good, man. Well, while Ty is listening, this is the R&R section,
Hmm.
um, brought to you by Primo Way, and with the blessings of Ty, we're gonna try to do this more often, where
Yes,
we put out some material and then Ty puts it out to the world. So, Ty, aka Rel Beckham, appreciate you, man, for everything that you've done for us.
yes, sir.
No problem, man. I enjoyed the segment. I'm glad I actually gave y'all the opportunity to talk about that because when we first started this podcast an hour and 20 minutes ago, me and Mac talked about soccer and had no knowledge of what the hell we was talking about. So y'all helped us
Still
out a
don't.
lot.
Mhm.
Y'all helped us out
But I
a
was
hell of
naming
a
people.
lot.
I'm like, I only knew Messi and somebody else. You said
Mbappe,
I knew
Mbappe.
Mbappe, I
Ronaldo,
knew Messi, I knew Ronaldo.
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 Yeah, that's my son's favorite player. My son loves him. But I was trying to tell him, like Mac, how old are you, Mac? If you don't mind me asking.
49.
49, right? So I'm 43. Like, when you watch the game, no matter the sport, when you watch enough, you get to catch people's habits and what makes them great and so forth. And you also find out what makes them not so great. And that's what I was saying when I was watching Ronaldo, like, he's almost for self. And that's,
I heard that part. Yeah.
yeah, that's
We
the
can hear
word.
you in the background.
My bad?
No,
We can
no,
hear
we
you.
heard you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just took
Uh,
us off so that y'all could have the floor, but we can still hear everything y'all was saying.
Fair
oh,
enough.
okay.
Yeah. So that's why I was watching. Like, it's one of those players that's like, when you keep on going for self, you
I
don't
heard
make
you,
it
Kim.
any better.
You said he's like LeBron. Selfish.
Yeah. And I didn't mean that as a shot. It just
It's a shot.
I'm it well, I guess it is. But do you remember when Ty Lue said that when he went to go speak to him in the what's it called? When he spoke to him at halftime, he was like, yo, I got all my assists and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, that's not why you play. You got to play harder for this, for that. And to be honest, non-biased, you never hear nobody say that about Jordan. You never heard nobody.
Greatest.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to trigger you, Jay. I'm just saying this is documented. Go find the VHS if you want. I never heard it.
He said in Club Shay Shay, Tyler.
Yeah, yeah, he did. So that's how I truly feel about it, man.
He said it. He said it during when it first happened. He was getting LeBron because they were against the Warriors. He said that LeBron was playing passive. And LeBron said, "How am I playing passive? Look at my stats." And he said, "I don't give a damn about your stats." He said, "I need you to play more aggressive."
Exactly.
So LeBron was still hooping, but LeBron trying to make the argument. Come on, bro. Context matters with everything. It has nothing to do with like he only cares about stats. But that's how you said it when you placated it in your thing.
I like that you use big words, but Rels, did you see the fact that there's footage of LeBron looking at the stat and when he's playing with the Lakers, he's looking at the stats and looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
So
he does. He looks at everything. He's also
looking at the numbers at halftime.
so
Go
because
ahead.
he's looking to see what other people either shooting or what are they shooting for, what's their weakness, their strengths, where they're at in the court, or who on his team is actually doing whatever the case of stuff like that. So he knows when he goes and sets, bro, you got if you lit. The sad part about it is like if you just listen to all the players that play with him, they're like the reason he knows and recalls everything because he pays attention to everything.
I truly
So when he goes to a guy says, "Yo, you such and such," and somebody else can go back and go like, "Well, yo, I shot this, yeah, but I didn't pass to you because you owe for whatever case from the corner over there, or your shooting percentage is this." I know your shit.
You hear that, King?
Who does that?
All that he's saying is, I'm not debating. I'm not. The only thing I'm saying is that if he has such a beautiful mind for everything, why can't he at least shoot 85% from free throw?
Oh,
There's gonna be a reason for that. It's always a reason.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah, muscle memory is not that good.
Mm-hmm.
So that's sad because to make an argument, you need to go to his free throw percentage.
All I'm saying is that you keep on saying that he remembers everything, but he can't remember how he
What
hit
is
it.
Michael Jordan's overall record in the playoffs? Overall record in the playoffs. I mean, Michael Jordan's overall playoff series record.
Winning.
No, period.
That's all you need to hear. Facts.
There's a whole bunch of losses in there too, right? I mean, everybody's
You're
got
right.
them.
You're right.
Got them. Michael Jordan's got them, right?
Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan's biggest hater, right, is who?
You said in his what?
Isaiah Thomas.
Thank you.
Thomas.
Michael Jordan's biggest hater is Isaiah Thomas. And he loves saying that I beat Michael Jordan 3 years straight. All facts. When Jordan finally beat him, he didn't want to shake his hand. Understandable. But you know who he lost to the next year? Does anybody know that? King might know because King is older than me.
Who? Michael Jordan?
No. Who the Pistons lost to the next year after they lost to
Knicks? It was the Knicks.
Goddamn right. So he was already out the door, but nobody ever says that he lost.
Wait. I got this.
Knicks beat him.
And just so you know, Jordan is 119 and 60 in the playoffs.
I was on that. LeBron is one.
That's a 600. That's a 665 winning percentage.
Thank you, sir.
LeBron, I got this. Wait, hold on, Jay. Wait, I got this because I pulled it up too, Mac. So let's for Clarence. Michael Jordan's playoff record all time is 119 and 60, with a winning percentage of 664. LeBron, who played a hell of a lot longer than that, 188 and 104, with a 644 winning percentage.
623.
Oh, this one says 644.
188 and 114.
No, 188. Oh, so this must be old because this one says 188 and 104.
It's 188 and 114 with a 623 winning percentage.
Damn. And that includes how many sweeps and how many decades?
Let's see. Let's go to this. Jordan, 6 NBA championships, 6-0 in the NBA Finals, 30 playoff series wins, career playoff average 33.4. NBA record, by the way. LeBron, 4 NBA championships, 4 and 6 in the NBA Final.
3 in the possible.
Yeah. That's true. NBA all-time leader in playoff wins. All-time leader in playoff wins, 188, obviously. Playoff games, 292. Playoff points, playoff series wins, 41. But he's also played a lot longer than Jordan, so you can't
He's also
compare
went
the
to the playoffs a lot more times than Jordan.
He played more.
Yeah,
He played 8 more years.
Wait. Look, Jordan.
You see that?
Listen, Jay. Jordan has a higher playoff winning percentage, while LeBron has more total playoff wins and games played due to his unmatched longevity.
There you go. That counts. Again, the totality.
He played 8 more years.
It's the totality. It's not my fault your dude couldn't stay healthy that long. He had a bad back and his lungs was bad for smoking all the cigars.
No, Jay.
That
never happened.
Tell him
That never happened. Just because you scream and shout, don't mean that.
Tell him get healthy, man. It's not his fault. We see he was breaking dunks. We gonna act like we don't remember when he got kicked off the playoffs by Orlando when he came back and got ripped. He the one that got ripped and lost the game.
I love that. Okay, so King, maybe you know this. Ty, maybe you know this. Ron, I know you definitely don't know this because you're the youngster of the group. So you remember when Nick Anderson said 45 ain't 23, right?
And in the next game, Jordan came out with 23.
Yes, but little do you know, after they lost to Orlando and they saw him in the next playoffs when Jordan had a full season,
they swept him.
Not only did they swept him, you know what Jordan scored in the last game?
45. He
missed a free throw on purpose just so he could have 45.
Jordan was the type of player that would go to the game and be like, "Who's guarding me tonight?" Find out who's guarding me and be like, 50, and score 55.
Bro, nobody said the dude can't hoop. You make it like somebody said he can't hoop.
All I'm saying is that
in 20 years, let's talk about Kobe. Kobe Bryant is 135 and 85 with a 61% winning percentage. 20 years.
And to be fair,
nobody said he was sorry. That's good. He's a great player.
And it was his team, the Lakers, actually. LeBron actually just went over there.
I'm going to be honest with you.
No,
I think Jay Wi-Fi is just like LeBron winning percentage. It's spotty, bro. He keep it. getting stuck.
Okay, so my thing is this: when you look at players, right? When you look at the greatest players, you can put the greatest players with a team and make them synonymous. When you look at Jordan, you look at the Bulls, right? When you look at Magic Johnson, you look at the Lakers.
Correct.
When you look at Dirk, you look at Dallas.
Correct.
When you look at when you look at Kobe, you look at the Lakers. When you look at LeBron, what do you look at? What do you think?
The banana boat picture.
Just Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Not even Miami.
It's Cleveland.
Okay, exactly. But think about all these other teams he played on.
Oh,
all
yeah.
Other...
Go ahead. Because this argument kills it all. He won in fucking Cleveland. And can't nobody do that shit except for the GOAT.
He won with fucking Southern Kyrie.
You know how hard it is to win in the city of Cleveland? Cleveland, my nigga, the worst.
And Brown did it, and you don't call him the GOAT?
And he is the GOAT. Jordan's just the best player to play the game. LeBron is the GOAT.
Rich, you arguing with the guy from Ohio. They take pride in these things.
Wait, Jay's from Ohio?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why he
Yeah, that's why his heart is on his sleeve.
The estrogen is showing up today.
You know what? I'm gonna let you listen. Jordan's greatness means so much to y'all because it validates a part of your youth or coming into this world, your experience with basketball.
I agree.
You act like you so
no.
freaking
You know
young.
it's crazy. Now you know it's crazy, Rich. I'll give him that because that's what we grew up on. But just like guys now who are like 20, 25, they'll sit here and tell you LeBron is better than Jordan because they never watched Jordan play.
I believe that Michael Jordan would beat LeBron James 6 out of 10 times in a pickup game 1-on-1.
Oh, so is that like LeBron's record 4-10 in the playoffs?
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. But I also believe that if you get both of them a team together and let's say they got equal teams, LeBron will do more than that team than Michael Jordan would do with his team.
You're absolutely right. He will have more stats.
What team will win?
Michael Jordan. Come on, bro. You see
Bro,
him do
you act like Jordan wasn't fucking up his teammates in practice because they was fucking up.
And so was Kobe Bryant. And look
and what was LeBron doing? And what was LeBron doing? Just trading his place. Yeah, thank you. Just getting him traded. LeBron was just getting him traded away.
Wait.
Passive aggressive.
And here's a good point that you kind of invalidated Kobe Bryant's stance because they got how many? Kobe got how many finals wins? 5. How many of those did Shaq get MVP for? Put them up. Thank you.
2 or 3.
Thank you. 2. Thank you. Shaq was the best player on 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So there we go with your Kobe Bryant argument. I saved that. It's like playing spades. So sometimes I keep.
You still in fucking mean shit.
You get everything because
LeBron is not the greatest player.
I'm gonna tell you what, in space terms, in space terms, I'm gonna tell you why you reneged just now. Because you totally took it off of Jordan and threw it on LeBron. I mean, threw it on Kobe.
I was waiting because he kept bringing up Kobe earlier and said he had Kobe over LeBron too.
He is.
See my point? I just killed that point.
You didn't.
If
you were starting the team, right? If you were starting
nobody here in their goddamn mind picking Kobe Bryant to build a team around over. Fuck, I can name a whole bunch of fuck. Wemby might get people might pick Wemby over Kobe Bryant.
This gotta. I wish I would have started this earlier.
No. This is what's gonna start a part 2.
Yeah,
because we gonna. You know why I'm gonna say that? Because we about to close this out.
Yeah,
and we're gonna come back next week, right? This is gonna be a weekly thing, and we're gonna discuss some things behind the scenes. So don't log out when we out. But this is gonna become a debate. And we're going to turn this into something big because this show went an hour and a half and this show was long. This shit was good. But we got a lot of hot opinions here.
Bullshit.
Yeah, see, we got a lot.
He was fucking Carl Thomas. I wish I could change his name in the fucking chat.
We got a lot of opinions and I love it because guess what? We got 5 guys on this panel right now who barely know each other. I mean, obviously, a lot of us know each other interconnectedly, but we had a great panel right here where everybody said what they had to say, and everybody respected everybody's opinions. Nope. And this turned into we did. We don't respect. Here we go. Bullshit. Somebody got to be the bad guy. It's you right now.
LeBron is not the fucking GOAT. Shut your ass.
No, I agree with that. LeBron is not the fucking GOAT. But We had a
We know
good
it ain't
conversation.
Kobe. We know it ain't Kobe.
It's Jordan.
Hey, Matt, just for you something to stew on, I'm putting fucking Tim Duncan over Kobe Bryant in the GOAT list.
That's
I can
valid.
respect that.
I respect that. I respect that.
I agree
respect
with
I'm still
that.
not putting
But
LeBron over him.
But you putting Jordan number 3 in the GOAT list is where this whole thing went.
I can't be mad because Bill Russell was him.
I'm not saying that.
Bill Russell was the first
But
LeBron,
LeBron's
greatest
not him.
recruiter of all time.
Yeah, but
Yo,
Rich, before we close out, and I'm gonna let you sue on it. His top 3 in order was LeBron, Bill Russell, and Michael Jordan.
He on that sugar, man. Let's get off this, man. He on that sugar.
And we gonna close with that one. We gonna close on that one.
Number 1 because he got 11.
Yeah, we gonna close on that one, yo.
So
Thanks
if
everybody for
that's
tuning
the
in.
fucking case. Big Shot Ori, he got 12.
Yeah, but he wasn't the man on none of them
But
teams.
you just said it. If you want to say he got 11,
Bill
we go
Russell was
Big
the
Shot
man on
Ori.
all them teams.
If we was going by rings alone, Ori would be better than Jordan and LeBron.
No, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is what y'all being.
You just went over rings.
No, it didn't.
Oh,
because Bill Russell was the actual main contributor, and on 2 of the 11, he was the fucking coach and one of the main contributors on all of his 11 rings.
It was 7 teams when he played, bro.
It's not his fault. He got 11.
Yo,
Nobody else was
you
getting
know what's
11.
funny? King, you know what's funny? He liked to talk about context, but to be honest, when Bill Russell won those championships, he only had to play 3 rounds. 3 rounds, you know that, right? 3
He ain't had to
rounds.
play nobody.
He played.
And
He played
And
the
it was
first
and it
round,
was still in,
five
and it was still in
games.
black and white.
He played one. He
Bro,
only
you
played 3
gonna
rounds.
disrespect the legend?
Nah,
No.
not at all. Not at all.
The legend?
Not at all.
No,
I would never do that.
about it
I
is
would
that-
never do that. Jay, I would never do that. I would never do that, Jay.
11 was so
But
easy. Somebody
King,
else.
pay attention. He likes to talk about context, but if all you had to do is play 3 rounds to win a championship, how many people won a championship back then? You play the first round, the next round that you play leads you straight to the finals. So the third round that he played was in the finals. But you never want to talk about
He
that.
played what he had to
He
play.
was still rested.
He played what he had. He played what he had to play and still got it done.
I got a question for you. How many teams did Bill Russell play for?
He played almost his whole career in Boston, except for somewhere else, maybe 1 season.
Nah, he played with one
The last-
team.
the-
But you wouldn't know that because your guy always bounce around.
He wins everywhere he goes.
It's a team sport.
And guess what? LeBron is leaving the Lakers again.
No, he's not leaving the Lakers.
Hey, yo, you know
Lakers don't want him.
No, the Lakers don't want him.
Listen,
Yeah.
did your boy win when he went to the Wizards?
No.
No,
How
we know
was
that.
How
He
was
still
he?
got more championships.
Wait. How old was he? How old was he? He was a bum when he went to the Wizards.
You're wilding.
Bullshit.
You wilding.
Bullshit. You wild.
You know what? On that note,
fucking
because you disrespected the greatest
Yo,
player of all time.
yo,
We're gonna close out on
Fucking
that. One.
wild.
King, you know what that's called, King? That's called rage bait. Don't feed into it.
Yeah. He definitely was looking for. He definitely looking for extra clicks on that one.
Don't listen to him, King.
Oh,
As a fellow New Yorker, because 4 of us are New Yorkers in here and 1 is an outsider. Do not fall for that.
Oh, that's why y'all love Jordan so much, because y'all team wasn't shit, because he kept whooping y'all ass. So he had to be the GOAT.
Here we go.
You had to lose for the GOAT.
Did you listen? I'm a Bulls fan.
I said, like, he kept whooping New York ass because the best thing y'all had for him was John
I'm
Starks.
a Bulls fan. I don't know if your Wi-Fi is spotty. I'm a Bulls fan.
You know, with that being said, yo, we closing out. Yo, Mac, we closing out, man. We closing out. This is good because we gotta. I need this energy next
I'm
week.
gonna send him some testosterone because the estrogen is kicking in today.
You know what? Matter of fact, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what? Because this got really good. Next week we going live. Fuck that. We going live. We going live. We gonna let our followers chime in, and this is gonna be good. We going live.
Go ahead.
We going live. We going live.
Yes.
So Jay, I hope you're ready, Jay, because we going live next week. Man.
Jay gonna be sick next week. He ain't had no voice.
Next week, I'm talking about Serena Williams. All next week.
Yo, no. yo, thanks for tuning in to this
one anyway.
Yeah, that's true. She got more rings than he do anyway. So anyway, but moving on. So yeah, we go.
And she did it by herself.
Ooh.
Oh, too bad Jordan.
No
Nobody
recruit.
did.
No recruit.
You know what? We closing out, yo. Yo, everybody, yo, take care, man. Thanks for listening to this podcast, man. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe that YouTube channel, 2920 Network. We're gonna be dropping more content. We dropping more stuff. Yo, Jay, give him that unbiased thing you said last week. What's the whole point of this podcast, Jay?
To give you, I don't know what the fuck is up my cam. It's a brand new cam. To give you the truth, even if it's our biased as opinions, but at least you know you're getting it honestly from us. Yo, shout out to the best player of all time, Michael Jordan.
Exactly.
That's what I like. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you. There you go.
And also the GOAT.
Shout out to Rich and shout out to Ron for joining us this week on this podcast. They're coming back next week, so we're gonna be live again. Next week we're going live. So make sure you guys tune in. We're gonna we'll figure it out. I'll put the time out, but we're gonna set it out. So make sure you guys tune in. Everybody take care.
Jay gotta do something. I mean, he might need a shot of bourbon or some whiskey. Put some hair on his chest.
I'm not gonna lie, I might have a drink in my hand next week.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. Yo, make sure you guys take it. Make sure you guys tune in, yo. We out. Yo, everybody take it.
Knicks win one championship over the Mac. You win one fucking finals, and you think you got it figured out now. You know what? I can't even take it away from you, bro. Y'all earned that.
And guess what? We didn't have to go around chasing motherfuckers to come here and do it. We did it.
That is true.
You basically went and had hire old boy's daddy to get him.
Oh,
he was already here.
You had to get old boy's daddy to get him. Come on, bro.
Yo, Rich. When we go live, you wearing that Knicks shirt? I know.
I thought you had love for me, Ty.
I do, man. A bet is a bet. Yo, matter of fact, man, take care, everybody. Yo, we out.
Yeah.